we've done a lot of work for grid resiliency. I've done research looking at integrating wind and solar into what we call a weak grid. A weak grid is when you're further away from the source, and when you're further away from the source, typically that's where you see in a rural community. So we've developed a lot of research. I've done a lot of modeling. I've actually worked with companies to understand how renewable energy, when tied to a weak grid or when tied to a rural community, how it will perform. We've done battery research. How will storage help in rural communities? Another area that we do a lot of work on is in microgrids. We have a large grant that we received from the state of Texas called GLEAN. Our focus is to model microgrids when tied to rural communities and look at how they will perform and how you could enhance the energy reliability and availability in rural communities. The results from these research projects should help with understanding of some of the challenges in rural communities, and also coming up with solutions in the natural disasters or man-made disasters. How do we get a rural community back up online? Our goal is to understand and implement ways to improve that reliability and availability of the system. So we will understand the grid is weak. We'll understand how you develop controllers to optimize that. How do you deploy renewable energy in rural communities in a safe and reliable way? A lot of the communities, the rural communities, the infrastructure's been there a long time. Some of it's degraded, and a lot of new technologies probably not deployed in the rural communities. So we need to understand the infrastructure, what the infrastructure needs to be updated with. And there's a lot of new technologies like advanced SCADA systems that we need to deploy into rural communities that will help understand the power and energy in rural communities. And we need to get the feedback. We need the economic study, we need the technical study, and also we need the communications and the controls for rural communities. I think that will have a great impact on improving the power and energy in rural communities.
My research focuses on renewable energy and sustainability. The long-term goal is to build community resilience and energy independence using renewable energy and microgrid control technologies. We have been working on several microgrid projects at different scales. In one project, we designed and built a sustainable, portable, efficient electricity delivery system. This system can provide a speedy solution for community disaster or emergency relief when the utility grid is not available. Another project is about developing a sustainable smart home that integrates harvesting of natural resources such as solar, wind, and rain with weather prediction and interactive guidance for usage. This is an interdisciplinary research project funded by Seed Grant from Texas Tech. We have adopted CNDAM architecture to build a sustainable electrical system that utilizes rooftop solar panels, a small wind turbine, battery system, and a CNDAM smart inverter. This project will tackle energy poverty, increase the household and community resilience, and improve energy independence. This also can help accelerate community recovery from disasters. Rural community should increase the adoption of distributed renewable energy resources, such as rooftop solar panels, small-scale wind turbines for their energy needs. This also makes a positive contribution to a low-carbon future.